All right, welcome everybody to another segment of Getting to Know Your Elders Quorum. Today, as you can see by the pictures, I am in here to interview Bishop Miller. How's it going, Bishop Miller?
Excellent, thank you.
How's your day been today?
Same as usual, long, lots of stuff to do. Very busy, so it's always good.
Thank you, Bishop, for inviting me, and thank you for, well, first of all, for inviting me to your workplace. Could you share with everybody what you do here?
We can. I'm a partner and owner of a company called Team Financial Partners. I've been around quite a long time. I've been doing it for almost 30 years. We do financial planning, long-term care planning, insurance planning, estate planning, retirement planning, you name it, anything that has to do with money we are involved in.
Thank you, Bishop. I also was wondering if you could share with everybody, I know about it, I know you beat me in a game of ping pong before. I was hoping if you could...
You were playing left-handed.
No, you beat me fair and square. How did you come about getting I know you had a scholarship for playing tennis.
I did. I played a lot of sports in high school. My athletic history is probably growing grander the older I get. It's not getting any smaller, but I played tennis in high school as well. Before I left on my mission, I had a tennis scholarship to the University of Tennessee. But I decided to forego the scholarship and serve a mission, which was the best decision of my life. So I'm super happy that I did that.
Wow. I look forward to hearing that maybe in a sacrament speech one of these days.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you never know.
I noticed the other day when we were at the DeVita's house in the service project, you pulled up in your car and we heard some Eagles playing. I love the Eagles, Bishop.
Yeah, I'm a 70s guy. When I'm riding my bike or out doing work, I love the Eagles. I love Supertramp, the Beatles, you name it, all the 70s bands I'm quite fond of.
Awesome, Bishop.
I probably haven't progressed in music very much.
That's okay.
I can't understand anything that's happening today. So
neither can I. I think I'm stuck in my 80s music too. Bishop, also, can you explain to us I know you played a major role in representing Joseph Smith. You played his part and went to, I'm imagining, countless youth conference over the years. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So it actually started back in 1992. It was a long time ago. I would have been 30 when it first started. I was asked by a member of the stake presidency in the San Bernardino stake to come to their pioneer trek and portray Joseph Smith. And so I did a lot of research on his life and rode in on a horse into camp one evening.
Wow.
Dressed as Joseph Smith, as they were all seated around a campfire having a fireside, and did about a 1 hour fireside on his life in the first person. So, and so I did that. That was the first time I did it. Since then, I've done it 579 times. In fact, I have several scheduled this summer. I'm pretty old now, but a little gray remover, and of course it's usually in the dark, so it makes it really well.
What part do you normally enact, Bishop?
So it comes from first person, so I talk about experiences in his life, things that he's experienced or went through, and then I compare them to the lives of the youth. I've done a few adult firesides. I don't count them. It's really impactful with the youth.
Yeah.
And so it's been a great blessing and really an enjoyable experience. So.
Awesome, Bishop. Thank you for sharing that. I wanted to share with them too an experience we had. We went on a bike ride maybe about a couple weeks ago, and it was about maybe 15 of us. And you did something on that ride that caught my attention. It was an individual who was stranded on the side of the bike trail. And I hate to say it, but all of us passed him up. All of them except for you. and it reminded me of the Good Samaritan. I remember your exact words because it just caught my attention, because to me it was a little odd. I ride on that bike trail quite often, and everybody just passes each other up. I was hoping, Bishop, you can tell us, why did you stop first of all, and the importance of being a Good Samaritan?
The Spirit prompted me to stop. I felt like I needed to stop. I've always felt like if someone is in need, that I should render care if need be. And I know certainly when you're out biking, having experienced this myself, where I've had multiple flat tires, and you can only carry so much stuff, that there might be a need. But I just felt compelled to stop and ask if they needed assistance, and they politely said, no, everything is good, but I just felt like I needed to stop.
And sometimes you just don't know, huh, Bishop?
Yeah, I just think if the opportunity is there, that we see someone who may be in need, we should stop and render care. That's the Savior's way. And I'm not comparing myself to the Savior in any stretch of the imagination, except for the idea that when we see someone in need, we should see if we can render care.
Thank you, Bishop. So the reason why I chose you today to speak on our getting to know our elders quorum, because on Sunday is a special day. It's Father's Day. Is there a message that you'd like to share with all the fathers of the City Creek Ward?
Well, thank you for asking. First and foremost, I know for fathers, we probably treat it a lot more cavalier than our spouses do, or the sisters do. They deserve credit. I'm one that believes that the sisters hold a very special place in our Father in Heaven's heart. He cares for them greatly, and so us fathers have a big duty. So I would say on Father's Day that the right thing to do is to be good dads with your children, but be good husbands, and to recognize the blessings of being not only a father if you have children, but the blessing of being a patriarch, in the sense of, if you don't have children, you can lead other youth, you can help, you can be a good example. Being a patriarch is not just physically having children, it's being a good example to the youth who need our guidance. And so I wish everyone a happy Father's Day. Call your fathers if they're still alive and wish them a happy Father's Day. And I'm just grateful that I had a good father in my life that took care of me and recognized me. So happy Father's Day, everybody.
Thank you, Bishop, and thank you for your leadership and your guidance and your example of love. It's been a pleasure to serve by you these past couple of years. I call you my bishop, but I also call you a good friend. Thank you, Bishop.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. See you guys.